connecting you to the people that shape the communities and neighborhoods of Kansas City. This is Time Warner Cable Newsmakers.
Hello and welcome to Newsmakers. Today we're going to be talking about a bond issue that's going to be becoming in front of voters in Liberty. And here to talk with me about that today is Brenton, who of course is the mayor of Liberty. Glad you're here. And I'm Nancy Lewis. We're here today in the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, and thanks to them for having us here today. So I know that in 2009 this task force was put together to talk about this bond issue that deals with wastewater treatment in the future for Liberty, and you really came up with 5 goals. So if we could pull that up on the screen, we're going to talk about those a little bit. The first is providing the most cost-effective service.
Right. Well, we felt if we're going to build our own plant, we want to make sure that it's the most cost-efficient for our citizens. We've done an extensive 2-year study, and we believe that over the course of the 30 years, it probably would save our citizens, just the residential citizens, somewhere between $20 and $30 million by building our own plant, as opposed to continuing to pay the city of Kansas City. And if you add to that commercial and industrial customers, we believe the savings will actually be over $40 million in that 30-year time frame.
And one of the things you want to do is make sure that those treatment costs are predictable. Tell me about why they're not predictable now.
Well, with the EPA mandates that are out there, and you may have read in the city of Kansas City, they have challenges that have been quantified anywhere from $2 to $4 billion. And so we believe those costs may result in some unstableness in what we get charged by the city of Kansas City. It's kind of like when you're buying a house, we'd be buying a water plant. You know, once you lock into a 30-year amortization, you know what your costs are going to be to pay for that plant for the next 30 years. So that gives us stability, where if we're paying Kansas City, it's going to be we'll just have to see each year what's their situation, how does that show itself in our rates that we get charged.
I know that you guys want to ensure capacity for growth.
Yeah, that's really key to us. The Northland was one of the best kept secrets for a long time, but the cat's out of the bag, and the area around Liberty, the Liberty School District, it's booming. It's probably, if not the biggest, one of the biggest areas of growth in the city of Kansas City. And this plant is sized in such a way that we can assure growth if we build our own plant for the next 30 years. If we don't have any assurances at the moment from the city of Kansas City how much growth or how much additional wastewater they will allow the city of Liberty to convey to them for treatment. And so that could be a constraining factor on growth if they have a limit on the amount of volume they can handle. And we feel pretty comfortable. Our plant, like I say, it provides for the next 30 years.
I know that you want to minimize future cost increases, but you also want to protect Liberty's future. Talk a little bit about what that means, protecting Liberty's future.
Well, just the growth factor is a big factor. This plant will be state-of-the-art, so we'll be a good environmental steward. And we also believe the plant will already have a number of features built into it that are either current or future EPA mandates. So that protects our future in that we have a state-of-the-art plant where the facilities that we're utilizing through the city of Kansas City now, we know they're going to have to be upgraded, and with those upgrades we also have cost, again, concerns about how that cost gets passed through to our residents.
All right, wish we had more time to talk about it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here. We hope to see you next time on Newsmakers.